Hello everybody and welcome to Jasmine's Cozy Nook. Today we are going to be undertaking Belle's next quest. This is for a friendship level 7 and it is called the Best Mystery Solver in Dreamlight Valley, I believe. So to get started, we are going to come over here and talk to her. Jazzy, I promised I would let you know when the translation machine was done translating the mysterious book. Would you have time to talk about it? Something odd has happened. I'm listening. The translation machine did translate the mysterious book. At least enough for me to realize the book is actually a journal. And written by someone called Dreamlight Valley's Best Mystery Solver. Does anyone remember who it might be? I asked, but no one here seems to remember who that villager was. Does the journal contain any clue to who it might be? I'm not sure. There are some pages that I can't read. It's as if the words are shifting. I was wondering if you could take a look at one of them. Of course. Here. Okay, so now we need to examine the page from the journal. Go ahead and use that real quick. And that looks like these flowers look familiar. I believe those are in the Glade of Trust. Need to talk to Belle again. Oh my! It's like a flood of memories just came rushing back. I remember something about an object lost below the water near some ruins. People trying and failing to retrieve it. Your memories are coming back. That's great. It helps us. You think so? I hope that's true. Perhaps whatever was lost below the water is still there. I'll try to find the spot and fish there. If I find anything, maybe it'll hold the next clue to figuring out who this mystery solver was. That would be wonderful. Remember, it fell into the water near some ruins. So we need to find the lost object by fishing at the spot pictured. So I'm going to use fast travel to leave Eternity Isle and go straight to the Glade of Trust. Alright, so here we are in the Glade of Trust, and so I know there are some ruins over this general direction, and more importantly, I know there are some purple flowers. So let's try this spot first. Though I don't really think that the white circle would be what we're looking for, because typically those are those red gold circles. Well, that's not it. Fortunately for this task, I have Belle as my fishing buddy, so she can help me collect more fish as I complete her quest. I'm just going to get rid of these stupid mushrooms that are in the way of my adventure here and just pick up around this area because it's driving me crazy. It's hard to concentrate when you have sparkles coming out of the ground. So I'm going to try for this spot one more time and see how it goes. So that still was not it. So I'm going to check my memories. And for some reason I couldn't actually click on the memory. But needless to say, this does not look like the ruins that was in the picture. So I'm going to come across this bridge here. And there we have the gold red one. So we are going to try to fish in that area. This looks more like the ruins in the picture. So you don't need to go across the bridge in order to do this quest if you aren't that far yet. Alright, so we need to inspect the fishing hat. Alright, so now we have this bulletin board with a shelf. I remember this. Someone was helping the mystery solver and then they dropped their hat in the water. There was even a fishing competition amongst the villagers to try and get it back, but no one could. I'm ready for the next step in our investigation. So am I, Jazzy. The hat triggered another memory, a board with information pinned to it in a room where we would go to discuss. Mysteries? Where could it be? It wasn't inside anyone's house because everyone could come and go easily, but it was definitely inside a building. I'll find this mysterious board. So we need to find the board from the memory. And so this is my thought. So if it's not in a villager's house, but it's somewhere they could all easily access, that would mean that it would have to be in the castle because that's the only building that isn't a villager's home. Even like Scrooge McDuck's store, that's still his house. So we're just going to run up here. And my thought is, if you remember from relatively the beginning of the game, one of Mickey's quests took you to this hidden room that's inside the castle. And I'm thinking that's where it will be. But I did check the map, as you saw, just to make sure that there wasn't any other buildings that I was forgetting about, because this probably is a stretch. Alright, so we are now in the castle, so I'm just going to come over here to this hidden room and see if we can find it. Oh, there it is, right in the corner, if you can imagine that. So we need to interact with the board and examine it, and then examine the notes from the board. So picture a Belle with a desk and a chair. So now we need to return to Belle. A memory just came back to me. The mystery solver. It's me. After I'd helped my friend solve a few puzzles, Minnie announced to everyone that I was the best mystery solver in the valley. And she gave me a journal with that written on it so I could make notes on my adventures. Oh, and I had a spot in my house where I did research and wrote. I wonder what happened to all that stuff. You're right, it's not there anymore. Oh, I'd love to create a spot like that again. I think it can be arranged. I can always order part of it from Mr. McDuck, and maybe the Beast would like to help. Oh, Jazzy, that would be wonderful. I still need to finish that secret quest, and I don't know what's in this chest. I will have to keep that in mind for the future. So for now, we need to order an elegant armchair from Scrooge McDuck. So we are going to head outside of the castle, and we are going to go into his store, and then we'll talk to the Beast after that. Fortunately, his store is not very far from the castle. There he is. So I'd like to order some items. Furniture. Go to the requests, the armchair. That's a really cute, elegant armchair though. Okay, so that is 1. And now we just need to go talk to the beast. So now that we are outside of the store, I am going to try to find the beast. So I'm going to use the map feature, and he's right around the corner. Fortunately for me. Is he sniffing the dandelions?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hey beast, do you know that Belle was the best mystery solver in Dreamlight Valley? That does sound familiar. I want to help her set up a place in your house again, somewhere she can plan her next adventure. Can you help me? For Belle? For Belle? Of course, I'd do anything. I was waiting for the right moment to give her this, but here, take it. Okay, so now we need to bring the furniture to Belle, and this tree is in my way. There we go. Give both of those items to her. Jazzy, this is too much. I can never thank you enough. I'm just happy that you're happy, and I can't wait for us to solve mysteries. I feel exactly the same. Here, I want to put everything in place. There, everything fits perfectly. You know what's missing from this occasion? No? What do you suggest? Let's use my camera to point a quick magical portrait together in your house and remember this momentous occasion in the history of the valley. I like that, Jazzy. Thank you. So now we need to take a selfie with Belle in her office. Unfortunately, I have placed their house in Eternity Isle, so I will see you inside their house. So here we are inside of their home, and we see it here in the corner. So now we need to take a selfie with Belle in her office. Now the trick will be getting Belle to walk over here because she apparently decides that she wants to stand on the other side of the room, which is not exactly helpful. I'm hoping if I can, you know, slowly get her over here. So maybe if I can't get her to move, I guess. I will just have to use the camera feature. I guess that's farther away. Let's see if we can get her in that. Move it slightly. Okay, maybe the furthest away. This is not the best picture, but I guess it doesn't really matter. There we go. Perfect. Hey, and that also worked as a dream snap. What do you know? Alright, so now we need to talk to Belle to finish the quest. Jazzy, thank you for all your help. I remember everything now. Being the mystery solver with you before the forgetting. And I remember writing this journal with you. We used a secret language so that no one could read it except us. That was your idea, wasn't it? I remember now. That's wonderful.
No.
Thank you again, Jazzy. Now I'm going to take some time to reacquaint myself with all of this. I'll tell you if I find anything interesting. So that is the end to the best mystery solver in Dreamlight Valley. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!